Alright, this is Blacklight Commentary Amumu. Now, right off the bat, Katarina disconnects, so we were worried about who's going to be mid, and we were thinking that Nunu would be the mid. So, yeah, pardon the slowness of this. Very bad. Anyways, my opponent is another Amumu. And I check my screen, and I'm like, okay, what do we got? Okay, Amumu jungle, Twisted Fate, mid, AP's, not AP, Xin Zhao, and, I think it's, oh, whatever. You don't want to hear about that. Runes and Masteries. Not, ability, no, Magic Penetration. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, Magic Penetration reds, Gold per 10 quints, Armor yellows, and Magic Resist per level blues. And I'm freaking scared that they're gonna invade because we have a DC. So I'm frightened. Anyways, I don't know. The Amumu I'm worried about. He's also gonna start at blue, I think. So, yeah. And then there you go. See, Katarina reconnects. Oh, and my masteries 921-0. I'm building him ability power Amumu, ability power tanky. Anyways, I'm freaking scared right now. It's like I'm scared that they're gonna invade me, and I'm like, okay, guys, help me out. Check around. Nunu was kind enough to put a ward in the brush, and lo behold, you're gonna see a Xin Zhao in the bottom of the map. So, yeah, there you go. He places the ward. There he is. There's Xin Zhao. I don't know if Xin Zhao was paying attention to that ward or something. Anyways, Katarina and the rest of my team were kind of arguing over mid, but that's not important. I decided to skip wolves this time because I'm still freaking scared of an invasion because Xin Zhao is plain in sight. I'm freaking scared. So I'm just like, okay, hurry up and let's hurry and get blue, and then I'll go about my day. And I see that Xin Zhao is not moving at all, so I'm hesitant to do it, but I took E, and I just started mashing buttons and headbutting the golem, and smite it. Now I level up my Banish Toss second, which I didn't need to do, but I thought I was going to be ganking, so but I leveled it up. And I can see the paddle down there, so I'm like, oh god, I gotta hurry. I gotta really hurry fast. However, Ezreal gets the first blood against Xin Zhao. Alistair, he's not gonna be able to do anything because he has no damage. So I level up my Banish Toss in vain. Alright. Sorry, everything's a little bit in slow-mo, so I don't know what it is. My recording software sucks. Anyways, wander around, check for Amumu, and then go back about my day. And right here is where I wish I really had taken my W second. But, I was just prepared for fighting. Thankfully, our Ezreal gets the first blood, and he is up to full health. Our Nunu is up to 3/4 of health. So I was like, oh, this is a great trade. I think Ezreal used a couple potions to get back to full, but no big deal. Better a potion than a death. Anyways, yeah, I wish I had my W up at this point because I'm taking a lot of damage from the wolves, and I'm like, dang it, and, headbutt, tantrum, headbutt, die wolf, yeah. And Sin slays Darius, and I'm like, oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that Darius was the one to go down to Singe, because I'm like, okay, I'm freaking scared of Darius. You know, I was like, okay, if Darius gets any advantage in the lane, we're screwed. So I'm like, okay, well, that's good. I was actually gonna try to gank top first before that little fight thing happened at the bottom, but you know, but yeah. Anyways, I don't have enough health to do red, so I go and do Golems, and I almost die. I almost die. Ezreal gets a kill on Alistar, and he's still full health. And it's like, oh, that's cool. Katarina's already level 3, yeah. So, I go around, I waddle my butt around, slowly. Look how cute that Amumu is. You're gonna see in chat that Darius is just gonna rage a lot, and people are gonna be like, "Hey, report Darius." But I don't know. He was legitimately trying against Singe, but you know, it's Singe. What are you gonna do against him? If Singe gets the advantage in lane, you're screwed. If Darius gets the advantage in lane, you're screwed. It's just that simple. Because they're both OP champions of Doom. I headbutt the final golem and decide to go home. I realize that we have a great lead, despite me not ganking at all. So I decide to get a Doran's Ring. And so I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll get a Doran's Ring. So, otherwise I would have gone my utility. But, I figured, you know what? Damage doesn't hurt either. Because we're already ahead. And so I get a Doran's Ring and a health potion. As soon as I can get there. And pardon that humming noise, that would be my computer if you're hearing it. So I waddle my ass to red. All the way to red. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry it's slow, but it has to be slow because it's laggy. Very laggy in this game when I started recording it. So anyways, yeah. Doran's Ring and a health potion. I figured, why not? We're in the lead. And if I start to fall, if I don't get any kills at all, then I'm going to be like, okay, well, I need to start building my gold potence. So anyways, get my red, slowly and painfully. Wha-cha-cha! Tantrum! Wha-cha-cha! Wha-cha! His head must hurt, Amumu. So, my next plan after this is to gank top, because I really, really want to shut down Darius. I ping for top, but, well, I didn't ping yet. When do I ping? I don't remember. Ah! When do I ping? There we go, I pinged there. And then, I don't know, Singe doesn't pay attention or something. So, I didn't get the best gank off, but anyways, here we go. Now you notice that I'm not going to use my bandage toss just yet. I'm actually just going to walk up to him, cry on his face, and tantrum. Build a tantrum on him. Singe finally realizes, oh, Amumu's here. And I have to use my bandage toss, and I'm hoping that Singe can get here. He slows him down. My red buff slows him down. Stuff. So I'm like, oh god, no. He reaches the tower, and I'm like, no. He pulls us in. I flash out because I'm taking turret aggro, and I live. Yes, I live. Singe congratulates me, and I'm like, okay, I'm going home. And I got a kill. I have enough gold for a second Doran's Ring, so I'm going to do that. Recall. And I tell Singe, oh, you didn't want to... I tell Singe I didn't want to take the kill, but I didn't want him killing the lane either. Well, it's good that I got a kill anyways, but still. Singe needs a... he needs a big lead. Anyways, buy a second Doran's Ring and a couple health potions, I think. Do I? Oh, yes, I do. Now, I didn't buy wards at all in this game, and I actually regret doing that. But it's not too bad because we're snowballing this so bad. 4 kills to none so far. So I'm just like waddling. I'm waddling to my wolves. Bot's okay. Mid, I haven't been able to gank mid because it's a push fest right now, and Katarina's winning the push fest. So. Otherwise, I would go gank mid, but top is the one I'm most worried about, because Katarina can kill Twisted Fate in a pinch, if she is played right. And thankfully, this Katarina is a practiced one. 10 more minutes, I think. 6 minutes into the game, or something. Anyways. I just waddle around, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to wolves, I think. So, yeah, I go to wolves. And, check out my stuff, and I'm like, okay, I haven't even seen Amumu at all, the enemy Amumu. I don't want to go into his jungle until Amumu pops out or something. So, that's why I haven't been counter-jungling or anything like that. And I'm surprised the enemy Amumu isn't counter-jungling me, actually. Because that would be beneficial for that Amumu, because we are winning. He should at least try to slow somebody down. Might as well be me, right? I mean, I only have 1 kill, but everybody else has a kill now, I think. Except for Katarina. I'm not sure. Anyways, get my golems and headbutt things. So, Twisted Fate is pushed up. I was planning to gank Twisted Fate after I got these golems. So, but he backs off. So, as soon as I say that, I'm like, oh, he's gone. Okay, so I'm like, well, might as well gank top. Again. Poor Darius, he's not going to know what hit him. A level 5 Amumu, and a level 6 Singed. Yeah, I started heading towards it. I was like, it's not worth it. He's too far close to his turret, so I'm just going to go to top. Double check it. It's like, I'm indecisive. Fine, I'll ping top. Now I'm surprised. I got really surprised at this. Amumu is here, right here, and I'm like, oh crap, oh god, and I'm like, okay, just he's trying to recall, but he doesn't do it, and Singe is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this Amumu. I die, but Singe gets a Mumu, and surprisingly, Singed lives. I think he pops his ult, runs away, and Darius has no mana to finish him off. Katarina is gonna come up and get a cheese kill on him. So, yeah. Now, I'm worried about the magic damage that Amumu has currently. So, I get a null of magic thingy, I don't know what it's called, whatever. A magic resist thingy. Anyways, Singe teleports home because he's too low. I say, yikes, that was scary, because I died. Jungler for jungler, so, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Katarina finally gets the kill. And no assist gold for Singe, but Singe is already in the lead. So it doesn't truly matter. Katarina needs a couple kills because she doesn't even have a kill against the Twisted Fate yet. So, yeah, that will help her out immensely. And I go take this blue because I'm like, oh, I'm a Amumu. I can take this blue. I have Katarina on my team, so I don't need to give it to anybody. But then I realized, oh, I should probably give it to Ezreal. But I don't, because I want to get to level 6. So, I take it for myself. Ezreal asks if he can have the next blue, and I say, sure, why not? I got to level 6. This is what I wanted. No, I don't get to level 6. After the wolves, I do, though. Anyways, yeah. I cry all over the wolves and throw a tantrum at them to get to level 6. To get my curse of the Stad Mummy. So, yeah. I haven't ganked bot at all, which is really surprising for me. I mean, usually bot is the one I try to go for, but they're doing fine anyways. And the lane is pushed, everything like that. But I'm like, okay, I have nowhere to go, so, I don't know what to do, is what I'm thinking right now. What do I do? So I tell Ezreal, yes, I will ping blue for him next time. So, anyways, I try to pull off a gank on Twisted Fate, but I'm like, oh, okay, what do I do? And then Twisted Fate stuns Katarina, so I decide, okay, now is the time to go in. And Katarina ults him. Amumu comes in, and I cry on him and stun him and stuff like that. Now, Twisted Fate makes the mistake of going back, so I ult him and then cry on him and tantrum him, and I kill him. Katarina is going to get this Amumu kill, and so that puts us in a huge advantage. She gets an assist, I get an assist. It's all good. So, yeah. Nobody died in that exchange, which was good. Twisted Fate made the mistake of running in, and I don't think he realized I had my ult up. I mean, I knew that the enemy Amumu had his ult up, so I went back to save Katarina so that she wouldn't die. Anyways, go get my red. Cry. Tea. It's a long match, long commentator, and there's 8 minutes left on the clock. However, my thing is super slow. Oh god, I wish it wasn't slow. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is my first commentary, so I'll try to fiddle around with my settings and stuff. So yeah. After I tell bot that I'm on my way. Nunu backed off, but he'll be back. He'll be back after I get my wolves. So I'm like, okay. Now I try to pull an inlane gank off, but it doesn't go so well. The minions see me and stuff like that. But either way, it turns out to be beneficial. It really does. So I cry, I throw tantrums and all that stuff. Oh yeah. Headbutt the wolf. Actually, tantrum the wolf, run away. I waddle down to bot for the first time of the game. I'm like, okay, I need to help bot. I need to get something. Singed gets Darius again, and he gets on a killing spree. Amumu is up at top, so I know I'm safe up here. Safe down here, I should say. Nunu's coming in, and I'm like, oh, we can pull this little gank off if we do it right. I back away because the minions saw me, and I'm like, okay, you guys need a ping. And I'm like, oh god. I keep backing off. I think they see me, I'm not sure. And then I'm like, okay, I hurry as fast as possible, but then I'm like, oh, the minions are there, so I back away. And I ping my teammates to get those minions, but they don't listen to me. And Katarina gets ganked by Xin Zhao. Now, I'm too far away to help her, so I'm like, oh, crap. Oh, well. That's a kill for Xin Zhao. Second death. Right. Cat dies. Shut down. Oh, she got more than a few kills. Anyways, Xin gets the bounty, and it's unfortunate. It's like, oh crap. Okay, Now I know the minions saw me, but at this point I don't care. I know Xin is mid, so I'm just like, okay, let's just push this out. Alistair isn't too much of a threat. I let Ezreal take all the C's. I back off a bit and just pretend I'm going back, just in case Alistair wants to, you know, come in at some point. Which he probably won't. So, yeah. And I walk in and I see how low the tower is. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just ignore Alistar because he's just gonna run away, and let's just get the tower. We get the tower, and then I'm like, okay, this is a good time to go to Baron. And not Baron. Dragon. What am I thinking? Yeah. Boom. No tart. Anyways. I nearly die to the dragon, but thankfully Ezreal and Nunu come to help me. So I was like, oh, I love you guys, you know? Yeah. So after this dragon kill, I go home to get Mercury Treads and a Catalyst. So, we have turret control, we have kill control, and we have dragon control. I don't see us losing this at all. I don't. So, yeah. Even if I die to this stinking miserable dragon, which I almost do. I got worried a little bit. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I live. Okay. Level up despair. Go home. In the middle of the golems. And cry my way back home. I think I get Merc Treads. Yeah. Merc Treads. This is so unbearable. The speed at which this stuff is going is like terrible. Very terrible. Anyways. Ooh. Catalyst. And a potion. So, as you can see, 11 kills to 2. We are in the advantage. There's a kill against me, but there's also a bunch of kills against the enemy Amumu. So it's not like it's bad. And I'm ahead. So I'm going to get myself a Rod of Ages instead. I skipped the gold items entirely, and I'm just like, okay, well, since we're doing so well, I'll just get ability power. Be a semi-healthy, tanky thingy. So, yeah. My plan was to build Rod of Ages, and then I was going to build a, what's it called? Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Ezreal gets another kill on Zinzao, and Darius curses. And he's kind of mad. I think Katarina kills Amumu. Does she? At this point, I'm not sure. No, she does not. I was wrong. I just saw her on the mini-map. I was like, I think she kills him. But nope. She does not. So yeah, I've been like, Rod of Ages. Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Sunfire Cape. And Abyssal Scepter. Was my plan. And then my 6th item would be, depending on the situation. I go to Amumu's jungle because he's bot. Ganking them poorly. Without the Xin Zhao to help him out. Anyways, I take his wolves. Because I'm like, okay, the enemy Amumu finally shows himself. So I take his wolves. Leave one there, just to make him sad inside. I don't know why I started crying, but okay. I guess I felt sad that I was taking his wolves too. I wanted to gank Darius. I went around and stuff, but it turns out he's just gonna walk away. So whatever. Singe is like, hey, I got 5 seconds, and he's like, okay, my ult. I know his ult. Singe's ult is I cannot talk. Singe's ult is up in 5 seconds, and he goes around, and I'm like, okay, time to gank. And then I didn't realize, oh, Singe is not here. I back off because Singe is just taking care of the minions so that the next wave will hit harder. I think Darius is going to turn around. I just hid in the brush, and I'm like, hurry minions, hurry minions. Darius ignores Singe completely and just walks away. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, well, we can settle for a tower. So Singe and I take it. And in all honesty, I think a tower is better than the amount of kills we have already. I mean, we have enough kills, it seems like. And we have dragon control, even though we don't have ward there. And we have turret control. Darius, oh my gosh, he makes the mistake of coming back. He brought his buddy Amumu here, but I have my own damn ultimate. I cry all over Amumu. I get his blue buff. And I get his double buff, actually. I get his double buff. I wanted Amumu's double buff. And then I'm like, okay, Darius, you're going down, sucker. Singed flips him back. I was waiting on my cooldown on my bandage toss. I get him, and I get a unofficial double. I deserve all the kills against Darius. No, I don't. I don't. But Singed, he has a lot of gold anyways. And I think he has a Raw of Ages. I think so. Anyways. I don't know what DK means. Speak English. What? Are you DK how to pally with Darius? I don't know what DK means. Speak English. Donkey Kong maybe, Darius? Just thought. Okay. I ping Blue and tell Ezreal, hey, get your butt over here. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm coming. I give him a blue. I already have a blue, so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't need this blue. I have a blue already. I'm good. Dragon should spawn at some point. Pretty soon, I think. But we want to take mid tower before then. Press S to stop and not attack the golem, so that Ezreal can get it. Hooray for teamwork! Katarina dies, but there was nothing I could do because I was helping Ez get his golem. But I purposely run away from my wolves so I can help Nunu and Ezreal in the team fight. So I just skip it entirely. I'm like, okay, I'm coming. Ezreal gets a kill. Twisted Fate does too. And there's a lot of us here. I miss my bandage toss, which I was thankful I actually did. I was like, oh, I would have been in tower range and there's not enough health for us. Yeah, we're just doing a stupid little standoff. Anyways, so we're just like, I don't know what to do. We're just poking at each other and killing minions and trying to poke at Twisted Fate, and I'm just like, screw it, I'm walking off, and I leave. I go and leave after I level up, of course, and get my catalyst proc going. So I see how much gold I have. I'm like, I could get a Rod of Ages as soon as I get stuff. I see Darius, he's going to attack top, so I'm like, okay, I know I can kill him. I do. I know I can kill this Darius. So I waddle my ass up there, and I'm like, okay, Darius, you and me, you have no damage. Hiya! Bah! Cry! I don't care if I don't have my ult or not. You got hit by a tower. You are doomed. I have red buff. You are doomed. No! Stupid minions. Die. He flashes. A flash for a flash. Well, that's good. Stun him. He doesn't dodge my bandage toss. And he's dead. Nothing he can do can stop me. I get on a rampage. Yay. Yeah. I totally knew I could kill him by myself. I didn't wait for Singed, but you know, if you know you can kill someone, you're gonna do it. Darius laughs. I almost have enough for a Rod of Ages. 1,700 gold, I think it costs. So I'm like, okay, well, I totally am going to ignore my red, I think, and go to mid. Yeah, that's what I do. I ignore mid. I mean, I ignore my red. I totally don't need my red. Who needs red when you have 4 teammates? One of them with the slow. And Ezreal heads bot. I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to get my red. Yeah, we split off. We know Cat can handle herself. Singe is taking the enemy blue. And I'm crying about it. I'm very sad. And I level up. Ooh, level 11. Level 11. Level 6, 11, and 16 are the ones I get really excited about. I clear my wolves, and then I start going back, but I'm like, okay, what does this cost? What does Catalyst... Ooh, 17. So I stop going back, and I go to my golems. So I just like, you know what? I have enough health and stuff. Might as well wait until I have enough gold to get what I want. Might as well save the orange ring. Ezreal wants to take dragon, but they're all top. And Xin Zhao, he's being an idiot, trying to kill Nunu. You can't kill Nunu. Anyways, Ezreal... I think Nunu does die. I think so. But Ezreal gets another kill. So, yeah, yep. That's what happens. Singe kills Darius again. Ezreal will kill somebody. I hope. Yes, he does. And Amumu is sticking around for some reason. He gets a double kill for it. Well... I ping for dragon, but then I see Twisted Fate, and I'm like, oh, well, there's 3 of us mid. Actually, why don't we push it down? Look how low the tower is. And Katarina jumps in and kicks Twisted Fate's butt. At least drives him away. So, this is a free tower. And free dragon soon. So I'm like, okay, tower. Ping the tower. Kill the tower. The tower deserves to die. Then I ping for dragon. Waddle my way over there. They all come to help me, and it's like, oh, well, thank you all. So, yeah, we get dragon really easy. Really, really, really easy. Yeah, 20 minutes into the game. Oh my gosh, this is very terrible. Anyways, they surrender at some point. Not sure when, but not before I get my Rod of Ages. I must get my Rod of Ages so I can start getting the health bonus on it. Because that's what I really wanted on it. The health and mana. Rod of Ages. It's mine now. It belongs to me. Then I'm like, okay, Riley's Crystal Scepter. So I get one of the components for it. A amplifying tome. And I'm like, this will give me more damage. Yay. Like, I need more damage, you know? As if I needed more damage. So, Darius pushing top. He's going to get that top tower. But it doesn't matter. They are too far behind. We have 3 towers, 2 dragons, and 19 to 5 kills. Yeah, we are pretty much stomping. Now, Singe is farming the golems. I don't care. I got the item I wanted. And we're so fed. So it's not like, hey, Singe, get away from my golems. They spawn fast enough that I'm not gonna care. You know, yeah. So I ping top, hey, let's go gank Darius. Let's go gank that Darius. I'm like, Nunu and Katarina can take care of themselves. Katarina actually backs off. I think Nunu's gonna follow for some reason, even though he's not gonna get an assist. And Darius, he's like, oh wait, I think I'm being ganked. So, yeah, he goes there and he's like, well, nothing else to do. I'm going to ult Singed, and he is going to live. Singed will live. I am amazed myself. He will live. I laughed when he lived. So hard. Darius can't kill Singed. Anyways, wander my butt into mid. And I'm like, hey, our blue is up, Ezreal. Would you like to take it? And so, after I clear this wave, we clear this wave, and then we go to blue. Of course, I'm taking all the dang minions. Anyways, I was just like, okay. Well, hey, Xin Zhao is gankable. And of course, Twitch of Fate with the usual, report Darius for feeding. I use my bandage toss to check for Amumu's red, but it's not there. I know this because otherwise I would have been flung forward. So I go and help Nunu and Ezreal take on Xin Zhao. He's going to die, no matter what he does. He will die. He tries to juke us, and he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. He thinks he's going to escape. Oh, but no. We want blood. He flashes over, and I know he's going to go through the turret. So instead of going up, I went down. And, boop. Even if it hits a minion, I got him in my ult, so that the rest of my team can catch up and kill him. Ezreal gets the kill, which is awesome. Yeah, Xin Zhao thinks he can juke us. No, sir. Now, if our tower was gone, it'd be a different story. I ping for blue. Everyone comes there to help Ezreal get the blue, which is like, oh, amazing. I didn't get there really fast. I'm like, ooh, dang, I'm going the wrong way. While I'm behind Nunu. Katarina is tearing them to pieces. I don't smite it because of how much damage we're doing. Nunu eats it, so that's why I was like, I'm going to avoid smiting it. So instead, I'm going to smite this wolf. Why not? He thanks me for it, and I just walk away from the wolf and headbutt it for good measure. Darius is going to get that tower. No way of stopping it. He needs, I'm not surprised that he wanted to get it so bad. I mean, I'd want to get it, but sometimes you just gotta leave it alone, because you are going to die again. And he's like, okay, well, maybe I'm going to take turret hits and die naturally, I miss my bandage toss, like the easiest skill shot in this instance. I miss it. It's like, wait, how did I miss? Oh well, I don't get any gold for it, but Ezreal gets even more fed. Oh god. Darius complains. He's like, I didn't get to die. I didn't get to die without giving away money. Yeah. Nunu wanted to take Baron for some odd reason. But no, we don't need Baron. We don't need a Baron. I say no. If we're super far ahead, let them try to take it, and we can just kill them. I mean, they can't take it. They're too underfarmed. They're too weak. So no. Let the enemy take it. Katarina decimates all those all those minions. Yeah, take that, minions. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. So, and as you can see, the game is over, and that is Amumu. Thanks for watching.